The protagonist, Satoru Fujinuma, discovers he has the ability to go back in time moments. The first notable use of this power is when he saves a boy from being hit by a truck. Suddenly, protagonist is accused of a crime he didn't commit. Just when things seem bleak, the revival ability kicks in, sending him back to his childhood in 1988. After completing school, Satoru returns home, only to discover that his mother, who he foresaw being tragically killed in the future, now is alive. He notices Ko, a girl who's always alone, and seems to be the target. Determined to change the future, he makes it his mission to befriend her and prevent the upcoming disaster. Firstly, Satoru decides to befriend Ko by inviting her to his birthday party. After giving the birthday invitation, Satoru remembers that this was the place where Ko was last seen in the future. So his plan is to find the day that Ko went missing and to not let it happen again. The next day, Satoru wants to see Ko's birthday, but he is stopped by his teacher while telling the reason why Satoru wants to know the birthday of Ko. He says that Ko's birthday is on the same day as his. That's why she couldn't say to Satoru her birthday was the same as his. After finishing school, Satoru wants to meet Ko, so he goes to her home to see if she is alright. Then he discovers that Ko has been beaten up by her mother. After witnessing what he saw, Satoru goes to his teacher to tell about the condition Ko is dealing with. The teacher is already aware of this situation, but every time he and other teachers go to Ko's house, Ko's mother always denies that she hurts her daughter and get away. After that, Satoru goes to his class and discovers that the money collected by the class has been lost by him. But one of his classmates tells to the teacher that the money is not lost, but stolen by Ko. Of course, this wasn't done by Ko, but the classmate goes on and tells to the whole class that she must have stolen it since she is so poor. Another classmate suggests that we all should search our bags to see if we were the one who stole the money. Ko then finds the money on her bag. When everyone accuses Ko as the thief, Satoru stands up for her and denies that Ko stole the money. Instead, the thief was his classmate who accused Ko. Then the teacher gives an end to the situation and tells everyone to go home. After school, Satoru takes Ko into a special place. While enjoying the views of the tree, the sky full of stars, we got to see also the first time Ko smiles. Satoru, despite exhausting all efforts to save Ko, was unable to rescue her. So while following Ko's mother, he discovers that Ko has died and was put into a trash bag by her mother. When witnessing this, Satoru can't accept what he saw and runs away. After failing saving Ko, he is returned in present timeline. Satoru meets Sawada, who was his mother's friend. Sawada provides to Satoru a list of the killer suspects in the past. Satoru also meets with Eri, his co-worker, but then he ends up getting caught by the police, and the revival effect takes place again. This time, Satoru decides to ask help from Kenya to find a good place for Hiromi and Ko to stay, so they won't be killed. But at the old bus where they are staying, they found the killer's tools. Seeing this, Satoru decides to leave the place immediately and takes all his friends to his home. Finally, Satoru made it. He changed the past. Ko, Hiromi, and Aya weren't killed, but he thinks that his classmate may be the other target of the killer, so he follows her to make sure she is alright. His teacher meets Satoru at the toilet room and asks him why he is waiting in front of the toilet room. Satoru explains that he is waiting for his classmate to get out since she may be in danger, but the teacher says she already left with a man in a truck a bit earlier. The teacher reveals himself as the killer and says to Satoru that he knows that he is from future. The teacher decides to kill Satoru by pushing his car into a frozen lake. In the future, now, Satoru was in coma for several years, but thanks to his mother, he is now able to move, cause she would always move his muscles every day. As you can see, in the future, Ko has become a parent, but the child isn't Satoru child's. In the roof of the hospital, Satoru meets with his teacher. In an instance moment, Satoru tries to jump off the roof to not be killed by his teacher, but his teacher doesn't let Satoru to fall off the roof. Since he waited so many years for him to recover, he couldn't just die now so fast. Then the teacher lets Satoru fall off the roof, and after he get prepared to jump off the roof himself. But in reality, Satoru isn't dead. He made a plan with his friends and his mother to get the teacher commit the crimes he wanted to do. Satoru becomes a successful manga artist. It seems we arrived at the end of this video. If you liked this video, I would ask you to subscribe, like and comment.